Hello, my name is Liam. I'm the intern at the German Wine Institute. To present myself briefly, I have done an associate's degree in food production, followed by a bachelor's degree in linguistics, and I'm now working on a master's degree in food communication in the field of linguistics. So as an intern here, I will mostly have the opportunity to work on social media, editing English language communications, as well as going over press releases. So one thing we have noticed at the German Wine Institute is that while many people will talk about wine, many of them will also have difficulties and struggle with proper communication on wine, and this will fall back on not having the lexicon and not having the means to truly communicate on wine. So we wanted to take a minute to talk about the importance of sensory language and sensory communications. So in the world of wine, this is going to translate into the color, the smell, the taste. Now for color, we don't have much of a problem because in both English and in German, we've got a plethora of words for colors. But where this does get a bit complicated is on taste and smell, those two being very intrinsically linked, and at the same time, we're not having a lot of vocabulary to properly describe either. So what'll end up happening is we will use associative communication, and that we'll take wine and we'll compare it to other things that we already know or have a stronger notion of, such as earthy, chocolate, fruity, peach, other tastes and smells and sensations that we already know and are familiar with, and we will just impose that on the wine. Now this is a great workaround linguistically, but one of the problems that this does run into is that we do not have the same notions of chocolate, the same notions of fruit, the same notions of earthy, and so this can also lead to some difficulty and some confusion as to what the wine truly is when we just compare it to other products. So one of the things that we do have at the German Wine Institute is we have invented our own aromatic wheel, and this is going to be used to help. It's specially designed for German wines, and that the lexicon that we will find on here is specially tailored to the grape varieties and tastes of German wine as a greater whole. And this will help us find very specific vocabulary, very specific wording necessary in talking about wine, as well as what types of textures, what type of taste, what type of smells we're going to run into in general. So this is a great tool that offers the day-to-day consumer with a linguistic base from which he can balance and set up what types of tastes he likes, he doesn't like, and from there we'll be able to better look at other wines and understand how they could be perceived before having tasted them, which will help people in making their choices when picking out wines. Another product that we offer is online seminars. Now a lot of those are free, as well as being tailored to different aspects of the wine world, such as food and wine pairings, such as grilling and wine, such as how to taste wine, understanding different grape varieties. And on top of that, we are also organizing every year a wine hike. This is a wine hike through vineyards in which we'll be able to look at the grapes from the vine to grapes to wine to better understand everything that goes into making wine, in hopes to get a more global image of what makes wine, what gives it its taste, what gives it its characteristics, and how is it going to be more approachable to the consumer from that. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to the German Wine Institute and ask away. I will be here for another few months at least, and after me there'll be another intern taking my place. So if any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.